House of Dynamite isn't officially a horror, but given that's a lifetime, uber-realistic portrayal of how the American government would respond to a rapidly approaching nuclear attack, it's about as scary as it gets. For whatever reason, come the end of the Cold War, most Americans eventually lost the chronic fear of a nuclear attack. Back when students would hide under their desks, parents would assemble survival kits in the basement and build underground bunkers. Granted, maybe most people realize that this was all just a bunch of super silly security theater, and that in such a situation, there's little else to do other than tuck your head down and kiss your ass goodbye. There are over 12,000 nukes around the world. By some estimates, humanity on Earth could be completely destroyed nearly 3 times if every nuke was utilized. Still, most people seem to have lost their fear and anxiety that something like this could ever happen. Similar to Top Gun Maverick, we don't know who the specific enemy is in House of Dynamite. Russia, North Korea, and China are the top suspects, and the film does a great job in exploring how deciding such a question is not much more than a game of roulette, except where the wrong choice could immediately cause the world to fall into a global thermonuclear war game style. The first 50 minutes of this movie is some of the most thrilling of thrillers I've seen in a long time. The myriad of who, what, where, when, how rattles through your head no differently than the character's experience. Is it a training exercise? Where's the missile going to strike? What do you do as an individual or leader? How much blame do you accept when you're simply following a process designed by the best guesses of flawed humans? What we get is a look into the absurd modern reality of a massive bureaucracy reacting to a catastrophic crisis. Drop calls, poor reception, not knowing quite who's specifically responsible for what, and relying on coin flip probabilities rather than clear facts and definitive actions. Now, aside from the fact that I'm willing to bet this becomes a trilogy of films, the issue is, once you understand what's going on, the next 2 chapters aren't nearly as powerful or engaging. This isn't a Rashomon or Courage Under Fire where the format explores questions of truth and perspective. It's just the same story from 3 different points of view.
Where's Walden? She's dead!
Imagine Halloween, but rather than following Laurie Strode and her friends throughout, we then follow the police responding to the calls, and then Michael Myers walking around. This is why In a Violent Nature doesn't work. It's interesting, but I'll probably never watch it again. It serves as little more than an exercise. The juiciest part of the story is the immediate confusion and barrage of questions rolling through your mind. Think of the opening scene in War Games and the dilemma of having the team execute the orders to launch and counterattack, which will kill tens of millions of people based simply on a guess. There's something about the current structure that made for an unsatisfying conclusion. Still, it's a movie everyone should watch at least once. It probably won't revive old post-atomic age anxieties, but it will at least get you thinking about the people in charge should such a thing ever happen. And that alone might give you nightmares. Hey, do you like monsters? Do you like movies? If yes, please hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment below telling us what you thought of this flick.